You have a plan, a goal, a dream of creating content. You're filled with excitement, with all these ideas running through your head, all the knowledge you've collected from social media about content creation, and you think you're ready. But there's something in the way. You don't have much time. You have to go to work. And after work, you're tired. You need to cook, run errands, and sometimes you just don't want to think. You just need to relax. So you push your dreams aside and tell yourself, I'll only be able to invest in this once I quit this job, or whenever I have enough money to leave. Well, this is completely wrong, and I am proof of that. And if you don't know me, welcome to this channel. My name is Drago, and I have challenged myself to create a video a day for 30 days while working full-time. And mind you, when I started this channel and my other channel that I do have another channel. I have two channels, imagine that. I was still in the last semester of college, so I just recently finished it, and it was a lot of work managing to do all of those stuff together. But here I am, I did it, and I'll tell you, don't quit your job yet. Here's why. Have you heard of the sentence, the best times to look for a job is while having a job? Well, there's a reason why, because you can do that comfortably. You can study and analyze all your options, and you won't just switch one thing that is not quite pleasant and well to a worse thing, right? And for YouTube, that means that you can basically, while you have your job, you can start it as a side gig or a part-time thing as you learn about content creation, you study throughout the process, you iterate, and you get better at it until you finally be able to make the decision. Can I leave this job for this or not yet? This seems obvious for a lot of people, but I have seen a lot of YouTube channels that are motivating people to quit their 9 to 5 to start YouTube channel like it was an overnight success thing. And that's completely not the case here. And I am proof of that. I've been posting videos for 30 days. This is the last video, guys. Can you believe that? This is the end of the challenge. I'm so proud I got myself until here. Thank you to everyone that has been following me, commenting on my videos, and appreciating the journey as I am. And I'm really excited about this, but at the same time, it makes me a little bit upset watching those YouTube channels, because I once was this person thinking, oh, maybe I just need to quit my 9 to 5 to start a YouTube channel, when in reality, I just need to get the job done while I still have my job and be thankful that I do have a job, right? Because if you're willing to do that and put all of this work into doing this, during your spare time, that means you're really passionate about that. And yes, this means sacrificing hangouts with your friends, couple of dates, movie nights, social media scrolling time, consumption, and sometimes even relaxation time. But understanding that this is for a period of time until you put all of your projects on the go, and it's not something you're going to be doing forever. It's not like you're never going to see your friends again. You're never going to be able to play video games again. No, that's why it's important to stick to a plan and have an organized plan in mind, in the numbers of videos you want to make, in the niche, in the structure of the calendars you're working around. And for that, I already talked about that in another video. The title of the video is Why Most of Content Creators Fail on YouTube. So you can search that here in my channel. I share at the end of the video, I share a little bit of a plan that you can follow and try to see if it works for you. And then working on your mentality and your mindset as well to be prepared and working on that plan. And I'm not here to promote the overproduction mentality. You have to be so productive all the time. I don't think we're robots. We need spare time. We need time that we're not thinking, that we're just here to be entertained and relaxed. That's totally fine. But with the right systems and frameworks and protocols in place, you can definitely organize your schedule around your projects. I also made another video talking about the rules of consistency. It's here in my channel. I'm going to try to put it in the screen somewhere, or in the cards here, or anywhere. You're gonna find it in my channel, The Rules of Consistency, and I explain a little bit of the framework that I use and the step-by-step, the protocols that I follow in order to publish a video a day, which comes down to editing, scripting, shooting, and scheduling the videos, and all of this, the editing phase as well. So if you're willing to put all of this work while you have a full-time job, which is a position that you're comfortably able to do because you're full-time. Let's think like that. Your full-time job is financing, it's funding your projects and your goals. So it's almost like you're working for yourself. Of course, I'm paying my bills here, but at the same time, part of this money I invest in this project as well, because business, any project, anything you want to work on, you're going to have an initial investment, and that's where you're going to test yourself on. It's almost like a testing phase. So if you really want to do this, you can already start doing this while you have your job. It's the best time to do it. Believe me, it's exhausting, it is, but it's for a period of time. I believe that. I want to believe that. Thank God, please, yes. So that's what I'm trying to tell here. Don't fall for those gurus telling you that you have to quit your 9 to 5 to start your YouTube career, that you're going to grow over 3 months and you're going to make tons of money. There's so much involved in the learning curve that they don't talk about, and there are like things that I'm still discovering here. That's why I opened this channel, because I wanted to document the process on the go of creating a YouTube channel and growing as time passes, and sharing all of the knowledge that I'm getting here with you. And one of the things that I wanted to share in this video is basically that having YouTube as a part-time side gig while I have a full-time job, despite being exhausting as it is, because I'm passionate about it and I like what I do here and I like to communicate, I like to get to know new people and to share new ideas, it's rewarding, and I feel a little bit in a comfortable position that I can do that. Now, I know it's not everyone that has the same routine as I am. You don't have to post a video every day. Again, you can always plan your content around your schedule, but it's doable. It's something you can do. If you really want to do, start like that. And eventually you can hop onto different spectrums of how you want to manage this in the future. Whether it's taking it as a full-time thing, if you have the ability to do so, of course, or continue working aside with your full-time job as a side gig, which is totally a possibility as well. Whether you want to go for quantity or quality, don't be deceived by the overnight success unicorns of these platforms, because those are not a reality for everyone here. Remember that there's no genuine specific formula. There are like protocols you can follow to make your video go well on YouTube, but still not to grow overnight. There's no formula for that. And whether you want to go for quantity, everyone here is trying to figure out the best way possible and the best way they can. YouTube is a huge platform that allows multiple types of content to grow. And if you notice, most of ordinary content creators, me and you, like I'm not talking about huge content creators of huge productions. No, I'm talking about ordinary day-to-day content creators like you and me that want to start here on YouTube. If you go on a lot of those vloggers or YouTube channels of people that are so close to your reality, so people like us, you realize that until they made it into the AdSense and made some sort of income on money with the AdSense, they had to make at least over 100 videos or around 100 videos to be monetized and be able to be in a good position in their environment, in their workplace, and to be in a good position to decide that they want to take this as a full-time thing. And because that's also what it means to build a loyal base rather than just 1 or 2 viral videos as well. And on top of that, there's the CPM rate thing as well, because depending on your niche, your CPM rates, they could be very low, and you might end up needing a lot of views and clicks in order to start making really fat income from YouTube. I'm not saying this is not impossible. It's totally doable. It's totally possible. But at the same time, it takes a long time. And if you really put in the work of doing this while you have your job full-time, whenever you have the amount of time you had with your job free for you, then you're going to be able to escalate it like to other levels, to a different scenario, and that in which you're going to be able to make quality videos. And it's also important to understand that you will need to diversify your income sources. So part of it will come from AdSense, part of it will come from maybe affiliate marketing, part of this will come from sponsorships or brand deals, selling your own products, opening your own merchant store. It doesn't matter. There are many ways, you name it. The most important thing is it's also take time to set up all of those things, and especially if you're a small content creator doing it all on your own, it takes a lot of time to learn and set up all of those systems. I myself haven't, and I know how to do those things. So it's gonna take time, and it's part of the process to go with the time and grow with the channel. So it's better to have another job, a source of income that secures you. This seems so obvious, I know, but it just makes me a little bit upset that there are people out there motivating you to quit your job without even considering the amount of realities, because they want to sell their courses, they want to sell their tutoring sessions, their webinar for you, so you buy on how to grow a YouTube channel. But at the same time, a lot of people, they need their jobs to survive. It's not realistic to come here and say quit your job for YouTube, right? So let's be real. It's possible to grow here, but it takes time, a lot of video, a lot of things. We can't jump one step to another. It requires. I am taking my time here that I was supposed to meet with friends, but I said, nope, I have to finish this video because today is the last day of my challenge that I challenge myself. No one's forcing me to do this. I am committing myself and with my audience here, because there are also people counting on me here. They are like, oh, this guy promised himself he would post a video every day. Let me see that, right? In my experience, having to manage 2 YouTube channels, a full-time job, and sometimes I do have to do some side gigs to support my income. And I do that eventually on the weekends. And also finally graduating now from college, managing all of those things can be very tricky, and there's a lot of hard work involved. But at the same time, I'm so passionate about it and I like it. I just want to make a side note that my college degree also has something to do with content creation, because I'm graduating on my associates of multimedia programming and design. Everything is mostly related to content creation in general, or websites, web development, programming, multimedia assets. So I learned all of the basics during college, and here on YouTube, it feels like putting into practice everything I've learned. So it's one thing fits the other in that sense for me, and it's also something I like. So that all, it's almost like surround the same passion. So I don't feel like one thing is pulling me from the other. And so last month, when I decided to, like 30 days ago, when I decided to challenge myself to post a video a day, I know it would be a lot of work, because when I'm not working in one thing, I'm working on the other. And when I'm free, I'm doing this, I'm working here. So because of that, I knew things would take a lot of time from my schedule, and it would be a bit time consuming. So with the editing, with the script writing, but I learned so much in this journey, and I became so excited with the amount of people joining the community and commenting and engaging with me, that kind of motivated me to continue growing and doing what I was doing and committing to myself and taking myself more seriously. But my friends, for example, it was hard for them to understand at first. They would text me I had to decline a lot of invitations, by the way. I had birthdays and things that I had to attend that I eventually couldn't go because I was so committed to this. And they were like, are you okay? Is everything fine? You disappeared. And I'm an immigrant in a different country, in the US. I live in New York. My family is in my country, back in my country. So I have no family here. And when you don't have a family in a different country, your friends, they become your family. So declining their invitation and declining the invitation to be hanging out with them was almost like saying no to my family at this time. And eventually they understood it, because they're my friends and they know that I'm working towards something I like and I'm excited about. So your true friends, they're going to understand if you take a minute for yourself to work on your projects and then let them know about it and then get back to them later on. So same thing worked for me. I had to basically renounce a lot of things. There are a lot of renouncements and stop doing some stuff that I normally would do, which would be like watch a movie or watch a show throughout this period of time of 30 days. Of course, I'm going to take myself a break now, like of at least 1 or 2 weeks. So let's see if I'm going to come back with another video or not. I'm going to still try to restructure the plans for this channel. Thank you everyone that has been asking me this. I'm still studying everything in regards of this channel, but I definitely need a little bit of a break. I committed myself with the plan and I achieved it. I made it. So I'm really happy with the fact that I was able to accomplish this, which was the first struggle. It was my first goal. Now, I'm curious, a little bit curious. Have you ever considered quitting your job to focus on your full-time content creation job here on YouTube or on content creation in general? I know a lot of people that did that and it worked for them. That's when we go with something more related to context, with backgrounds. If you have the context of someone who has the ability and the support to go full-time on YouTube, go for that. I would say highly. And if you don't need your job to support your life, go for that. Again, I'm no guru here. I'm not trying to sell anything here. I'm literally sharing and documenting all of the process of becoming a content creator on the go and sharing it here, everything that I've been learning. So this is just one of those other thoughts that I just wanted to share with all of you. Let me know what you think. I would like to hear your feedback on this video. My phone just fell. And I see you in the next video. If you like this video, you're probably gonna like one of those other videos here. And that's it. Let's see if I'm gonna see you in the next video or not. This might be the last one. But thank you for someone who joined me in this journey until here. Bye-bye.